Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and most merciful. Welcome you all again in the virtual learning system of Pakistan International School, Taif, Saudi Arabia. Dear students, as you know that this is Pakistan International School, Taif virtual class for class second year students, subject computer science, and today is our 41 lecture. Teacher name Imran Ahmed. Dear students, as you know that in the previous lecture we were discussing the lab activities. We have solved the lab activity number 4, which was write a program and that reads 3 numbers and print the largest one. On the basis of this, I gave you an assignment. I hope all of you have solved. The assignment program was write a program that reads 3 numbers and print the smallest one. So I hope all of you have solved this assignment. All the process is same like this one for the largest one, except the change is over here in the if n1 is less than n2 and n1 is less than n3. So instead of greater, you will write the smaller. Rest over here also second if else if less than operator, also third else. This was the program. Next program, write a program that reads a letter. Watch here, it is asking read a letter and prints whether it is lowercase letter or uppercase letter. If you press the lowercase, then it will display the lowercase letter. If you press the uppercase letter, so automatically computer will tell you you press the uppercase letter. iostream.h hash include conyo.h void main character. Now I am going to take the single variable character ch variable having the type c character. Clear screen, enter character. So with the help of cin statement we take a ch. Now in the if statement, if ch is greater than or equal to capital A, enclose in single inverted commas. Why I enclose in single inverted comma? Because of character constant is always enclosed in a single inverted comma. Now check the range. If you press the character in this range, if ch is greater than or equal to a and ch is less than or equal to capital Z, so your message should be like this: you enter uppercase letter. Let's say you press the B, check it. This condition is true when you press the capital B. So B is greater than A. Obviously, B is greater than A, and B is also less than. So both the conditions becomes true. Now, when the both condition becomes true, control will be transferred over here, and it will display you press the uppercase letter. Second if statement. Now we will going to check this. Now we are going to check the small letter if the character is greater than or equal to small a and character is less than or equal to small z, then this message will be appear on the screen. Enter lowercase you enter lowercase letter and will display the. Now if you press the, let's say when you execute this program you press the small letter m. So check it, m is greater than a. Yes, m is greater than a, and m have ch having the value m is less than. So both the condition becomes true. When both the condition becomes true, obviously it display us. If ch is equal to greater than or equal to a and ch is less than or equal to z, then you enter lowercase letter. It means that if I press the small m, so small m is greater than a and small m is also less than z, so it will show me you enter lowercase letter and m. Watch here, you enter lowercase letter m. This way output will be displayed on the screen. But if you enter any other character, let's say not a capital letter, not a small letters, and you press the numeric. Then what happened? Then it will show you this message. You enter another character CH. You enter another character and it will display the character to you. Get CH and termination of the main program. Next program is write a program that reads an integer and prints its multiplicative table up to 20. Multiplicative table means table of number. This program says, very important program, this program says enter a number. The number which you have entered, automatically it will show you the table of that number up to 20 digits, up to 20. Watch here, I will show you first the output. The output should be like this. The message should be appear like this on the output screen. Enter in table number. Let's say we press the table, we press the number is 6. So 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 6 fours are 24, up to so on, and it will goes up to 20. Watch here in this table, 6 is the, this 6 is that number with the table which we are going to display, and rest there is a backspace, backslash t, then there is steric, after the steric there is backslash t is again. Now from here to here we use the skip sequence and a message, and this message is steric. Now 1 after where, why the series 1 2 3 4 up to 20. So this one is our loop, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this one I will use in the loop. Then again backslash t, then equal sign, then backslash t, then the multiplication of this number 6 and 1. The multiplication of 6 ones are 6. This will now come on the points. Hash include iostream.h, hash include conio.h, void main. I take the three variable. One is n, another one is r, and another one is I. N is the number, r is the result, and I is the, you can say that increment of which is used, I will use in the loop. Clear screen, enter table number. This message will be appear on the screen, enter table number. Watch here in the output screen, enter table number this way. Now you assign the value with the help of n variable, you assign n. What happened to this? I initialize, I is equal to 1. We are going to use the while loop. While loop instead of for loop. You can also solve this program with the help of for loop as well. So this will be your assignment. You will convert the while loop into for loop. I is less than 20. Watch here. I having the value of 1. 1 is less than 20. Condition is true. Then control comes to over here. 1 multiplied by 6. N having the value 6. I having the value of 1. So 1 multiplied by 6 or have which value? 6. So it will now see out backslash n. Now n. Watch here. N having the value which one? 6. And backslash t I explained early. Then I having the value 1, and then again this spaces and equal sign, it will create this spaces and equal sign. Then the value of r, this is the value of r. When the first time loop will be executed, it will increase the value of I is now I plus plus, means I plus plus, if the value of I was the 1, now it will be 2. Now 2 is less than 20. Control comes again over here. 2 multiplied by 6. N is the constant value and having the 6 value, but the value of I is changed. 2 multiplied by 6, so it will be 12. So again this process will be 2, 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to, watch here, 12. Value of I will be increased, value of I will be 3, 3 is less than 20, then again this process 6 multiplied by 3 is equal to 18 will be displayed. This process will be continue up to 20. Now the last value of I will be 20. 20 is less than or equal to 20, condition is true. Condition is true, then what happened? Control will comes over here. 6 multiplied by 20 is equal to 120, and this message. Now when the value of I becomes 21, condition will be checked. 21 is less than or equal to 20, condition is false. I condition is false. When the condition becomes false, control automatically transfer after that block, and after that block this statement is present, and after that termination of main function, and the program is finished over here. Very important, this program. Mostly in the paper this program is appear. Write a program that reads an integer and prints its multiplicative table. So this is the multiplicative table. How many times? Up to 20. So up to 20 we use 1, 2, 3, we use the, now this is your assignment. You will have to convert the same program. In this example I solved that one with the help of while loop. Your assignment is this: you will solve the same program with the help of for loop. With the help of for loop. Next program. Samir works in a firm as a programmer and it's getting a monthly pay. Write a program to take his basic pay as input. So we will input what? Basic pay through the keyboard and calculate his net pay. So also calculate which thing we want to calculate. Net pay we want to calculate. His net pay is calculated as given below. Now they give us the formula. Net pay is equal to basic pay plus house rent. Now house rent is the amount we depend on the basic pay. So answer is hash include iostream.h, canio.h, void main. Now we are going to take the two variable of type float. Net pay represent NP represent the net pay, BP is represent the basic pay. Clear screen, enter basic pay. In the program it says basic pay you must be enter. So this message will be appear enter basic pay. See in we read the basic pay value. How to calculate the basic pay? Net pay, how we calculate the, now we have the basic pay and they didn't tell us the 30%. Okay, it's up to you. Net pay is equal to basic pay plus basic pay divided by 100 multiplied by 30. So percentage, let, watch here in the comments I write, let house rent is 30% of basic pay. House rent, if you have the pay is 1,000 real, then you will get the 30% of 1,000 real is 1,300. So 30% is 300 increase. So your net pay will be your net pay will be obviously 1,300. Okay, with the help of this formula, now net pay is calculated. We will display the net pay. Net pay of employee is net pay. Watch here when we'll execute this program. This message will be appear first. This message enter basic pay. We enter the basic pay till over here. Next, read the basic pay. So I assign the value of basic pay is, let's say 30,000. On the basis of 30,000, 30% house rent must be added with the 30,000. So your net pay of the employee should be 42,000 rupees or whatever you want in the or dollar or real. So this is the next. Samir works in a firm as a programmer. It's getting monthly pay. Write a program to make his basic pay as an input through keyboard and to calculate his net pay. His net pay is calculated as given below. So this formula is taken. So you must assume that they didn't tell us how much the percentage on the basic pay you will given with the house rent. So we assume that on the basis of house basic pay, we have the getting the house rent 30%. So 30% You can also make it 20%. It depends on you. Which one? Next question. Samir gets his house rent based on his basic pay according to the scheme given below. Scheme given below. Basic pay and house rent. If the basic pay is less than 30,000, then if the basic pay is less than 30,000, then what happened? He will give the 30% of basic pay. Now, if the basic pay is more than greater than 30,000 and less than 50,000, so its house rent should be in this range 35% on the basic pay. If his basic pay is greater than 50,000, now his basic pay, now he will take the house rent on the basic pay is 40%. Write a program to calculate the net pay of the speed. So net pay, same program, but little bit change. We will use the if else statement. iostream.h, conio.h, same variable. I take net pay and the basic pay. Clear screen, enter basic pay. This message is basic pay we read. Now check here. If basic pay BP is less than 30,000, so formula is like this one. Net pay is basic pay plus basic pay divided by 100 multiplied by 30. Why I put the 30 over here? Because it says if basic pay is less than 30,000, then house rent should be 30%. Now on the basis of basic pay 30% house rent, the formula should be like this one. Now else if his salary is getting, he is getting salary more than, if he is getting salary more than 30,000, so condition should be like this. Else if basic pay is greater than or equal to 30 and basic pay is less than or equal to 50,000, then net pay is equal to basic pay multiplied by 35. Then again the message. Now else if basic pay is greater than 50,000, just formula is same. I use the 40 over here, and all the rest of the thing is same over here. Using the else if else statement, we can solve this program very easily. Try to understand this. If you get this program, so you can calculate his basic pay very easily using the formula net pay of this one. Next program, write a program that will produce a table of equivalent temperatures in both Fahrenheit and Celsius with an increment of 5 from 50 to 100. I want to arrange this one on the next page. I will show you this one is complete. Okay. Watch here, it is asking, let's say if the base of if the Fahrenheit temperature is 50, automatically it will display the Celsius like this one. Then increment of 5, increment of 5, 55, then 60, then 65, then 100 up to 100. So according to Fahrenheit, it will tell us the Celsius. So Fahrenheit is 50, according to Celsius is 9. If the Fahrenheit is 100, Celsius will be 70.37.40. We take the two variables. One is F representing the Fahrenheit and C representing the Celsius. Clear screen, Fahrenheit backslash T, and this message will be appear like this one over here. Now in the for loop, F is equal to 50. F is less than or equal to 100. Watch here, the value of F is 50 and last value of F is 100. So, but the increment is not 1. Increment is 5 digits. So, F plus equal to 5 means it will increase 5 digits. It will increase 5 digits. F plus equal to 5 means it will, if I put the 3 over here, then 3 will increment. So 5 increment in the program. So I will use the F equal to 5. Now, if the first value is 5, next value after the increment should be 55, then next value will be 60, then 65 up to 100. Now the formula to convert the Fahrenheit into Celsius is like this: 5.0. Why I take the 5.0? Because Celsius is a float variable, so we'll use the 5.0. 5.0 divided by, you can also write over here 9.0, but 9 is also because combination of float and integer is also a float. Multiply by f minus 32. F means when the value of f is 50, 50 minus 32, 18. After that, the compiler will automatically calculate this one and it will display the result backslash n new line over here. Watch here. After that, new line, and after the new line value of f, first value of f is 50, then two doubles forward slash, it means two double backslash t escape sequences, it will produce double tag, and then C. Then again it will increase when the next value will be 55, new line will be started, then 55 will be displayed, and at the front of 55, 12.65 is. Process will be continue on and on until it will reach the say 100. For the 100, this message will be displayed on the screen when the value of f will be 105. Now it will check the condition again. 105 is less than 100, condition becomes false. When the condition becomes false, control will be transferred over here and program will be finished till here. Now pause your screen and do the practice of these programs. Do the practice of this program. Very, very important exercise, very, very important lab activities. Mostly programs are present in the examination. Okay, inshallah, tomorrow we will discuss the next topic. Till take care of yourself. Pray for me, pray for all Muslim. Allah Hafiz.